Kim works full-time and cares for her aging mom. Her days were spent doing housework, helping mom with personal care, making appointments, arranging in-home help, managing medications, running errands, and driving mom to all her medical appointments. Kim was exhausted and overwhelmed, and she worried about how to pay for mom's increasing care needs. Then Kim discovered On Lok PACE, a program of all-inclusive care for the elderly. On Lok PACE meets mom's needs all under one program. With On Lok PACE, she has a care team of professionals. They work together to coordinate and deliver mom's health and care needs. Mom's team includes her doctor, nurse, social worker, physical therapist, occupational therapist, dietitian, dentist, activity therapist, home care coordinator, caregiver, and transportation driver. Mom's team makes sure she has the care, medical supplies, medications, equipment, and social enrichment she needs for overall well-being. Kim met with an On Lok PACE enrollment representative. She learned that the program is both a health plan and a healthcare provider combined. Mom qualifies because of her age and she lives in the service area. She needs help with mobility, transfers, and personal care. Mom can live safely in the community, such as her own home, and she agrees to receive her health and personal care from On Lok PACE. Best of all, On Lok PACE covers all Medicare and Medi-Cal services, plus more. And there are no deductibles, co-payments, or co-insurance for any care and services approved by the care team. Now, Kim can relax and enjoy her time with Mom. The On Lok PACE care team handles all the details. Is On Lok PACE right for your family? Find out. Call today at 1-855-308-1306. TTY 711.
Thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching, and welcome one more time. Is our February show of Yank and Cook with On Lok. I'm your host Stephanie, and on behalf of the whole On Lok team, I'd like to say a very warm welcome. And we have a big show this coming Saturday is our Lunar New Year parade, and Martin will be the honorary marshal, and let him tell you more about it later. But meanwhile, I just want to let you know a little information about On Lok. We've been serving the Bay Area senior for over 50 years. We're also our PACE program provide medical care and support services for senior to live at home, to embrace life. And our 30th Street Senior Center is the largest senior center in San Francisco. We provide meals, virtual exercise classes, and case management services. And today's menu is citrus rice noodle, tofu chowder, and steamed chicken wing. And because Martin already know that we have been having such a big feast for the last couple months, so then this time we'll have something lighter. Okay, with that, I'm just gonna turn it over to Chef Yan. Okay, just give me 1 second. Hi, Martin. You can unmute yourself. Can you? You can unmute yourself.
Okay, now
hey,
we're unmute. Everybody can hear me. First of all, I want to. I'm quite sure we have some non-Asian. Is there non-Asian around in? Non-Chinese and non-Asian and the audience today?
I think we have a lot actually.
Okay. Now, since everybody knows that this is the year of the rabbit, this is the year of the rabbit is water, is fluid. That means we will be very flexible. And the rabbit is always the people rabbit, very charming, very calm. You see the rabbit sit there, right? And then also they are resilient and the ingenious. They are very, very charming. And I want to once again, wish everybody happy, healthy year of the rabbit. 兔年如意吉祥. Okay, I want to teach you, particularly some of the people that I have not seen, not really traditional, raised in a traditional Chinese family. During the new year, you always give red envelope with something inside, with the gold coin inside. Look at that, the gold coin inside. Look at that. Okay, this is the gold coin. You give gold coin to give it to the children, give your children, grandchildren, or still single. if you're married, your parent, your grandparent, you always give this red envelope during Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year to the youngsters. And I want to show you, these are the very common saying, okay, year of the rabbit. 大吉大利. That means wish you good luck and good fortune. Everything smooth sailing. And then this one, let me show you. This one is also, this is 平安. 喜樂 means peace and happiness. Okay, happiness. And then we of course another one. This one is 賀 means congratulation. Congratulation 賀. Okay, and then this one, it is 福. Can you see this? 福. 福 means good fortune. So all of these are good luck words that everybody do it. And then we also have pomelo. We also have pomelo and tangerine, gold tangerine. It's called gum. Gum means whenever you visit friends and family, you always bring this to give it to your friends and relatives to symbolize, to signify that you're bringing good fortune because you're bringing gold to them. Okay. Not only that, you can have mandarin orange, tangerine, or orange. They're all in the color of gold. So now that's enough about Chinese New Year. I mentioned it to Stephanie. I said, since during Christmas, New Year, and Chinese New Year is very close to New Year this year because normally they are mid-September, mid-February, or the third week of February. But this time is January the 22nd. So people eating a lot of feast. So I want to come to the conclusion that we have to make a resolution. From now on, we eat healthy. Okay. So today we're making soup. We're making steamed dishes. Less oil, very little oil. So that's the reason why I do this a particular menu. So this is a classic dish. You go to a typical Chinese restaurant, you see 金華肉薯雞. That means it's steamed thin slice of chicken with ham, with mushroom. And I just kind of make a twist because I'm gonna use chicken wing. You know why I like chicken wing? Because chicken wing is not as easy. And also when you bone a chicken, I always have chicken wing. I don't know what to do with the chicken wing. I will use the chicken to do all kind of dishes. Then I will save the chicken to do special dishes and braise or curry. And here is a chicken wing, okay? Chicken wing. And I think if you have 4 people, and then you should do about 12 of this. So each person can have about 3. And then mushroom. But I braised the mushroom ahead of time. If you just use this mushroom and soak it, it's not as tasty. So what I did is I actually braised mushroom in the sauce like this. Look at that. See? I braised it for about half an hour to 2 hours. Slow heat. And a tiny bit of broth, a tiny bit of wine, a rice wine, a tiny bit of oyster sauce and ginger, and a tiny bit of sugar, okay? So this is gonna be delicious, okay? And then I'll save the juice too. Never throw them away. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly marinate the chicken wing a little bit, okay? I put a tiny bit of white pepper, okay? And a tiny bit of soy sauce. Like, I know that there's an aging population, a lot of senior watching. There are more and more people want healthy eating, healthy cooking. So you normally, when you go to the store, you see soy sauce, one with the red cap, one with the green cap. Green cap means less sodium, about half the sodium as this. So that's the reason why I use the green cap. I marinate a tiny bit with soy sauce, okay? Tiny bit of soy sauce, particularly for those people who are concerned about sodium intake as we grow older, because On Lok, we senior embrace life, right? We're seniors, we want to eat healthy. So we want to live a healthy, happy, productive life. When you're not healthy, you can't do anything. So I just got back from Tuscany, taking about 24 of my friends, Yan Can Cook fans, to Tuscany. We eat, we have Parmesan, we go to the Parmesan factory, the prosciutto place. Oh, it's a lot of fun. And then everywhere we go, I would go to the market, the local market, with the chef, the local chef, with the chef of the day. and then pick up a few basic ingredients, and he will show people how to do traditional Italian food. Then I bring a whole suitcase of seasoning and ingredient, including Chinese sausage and rice noodle, and I'll show them how to use the same ingredient and do Asian food. It is so fun. Okay, now I marinate this a little bit. Also put a tiny bit of wine. Okay, wine. A tiny bit of cornstarch, because I want to give that nice smooth texture. Okay, and then I put a tiny bit of sugar, not much, just a little touch. See, just a little touch. And then oyster flavor sauce. They'll give that umami, right? And then, now this is the key. This is salted black bean, Tofu, a fermented salted black bean. Very aromatic. You go to have a lobster Cantonese, you go to a lot of Chinese restaurants, lobster Cantonese, or steamed chicken or steamed fish. You can use this salted black bean. When you use salted black bean, I soak them a little bit, then I put it over here and I crush this. Okay, I lightly crush it, but I don't want to crush it too much, because I just want to release enough flavor out of it without too much. And then I also mix them all up like this. Okay, put them all here, and then I will toss this around. These are the well marinade. Now, in fact, this is good enough to steam, or you can actually stir fry this. So I think cooking is about imagination and creativity, okay? And it's still very light. And these are the chicken wing that I save when I show people how to bone a chicken. I'll save the chicken wing so I can do this dish. But you can use chicken, okay? You can use chicken thigh or chicken breast. When this is done, I will show you how to do this, okay? Here, I have chicken, okay? I line it up. I line up all the chicken wing. I line it all up. I line them all up, okay? I line them all up like this, beautiful. Just line them all up like this, okay? Line them all up like this. Okay, look at that. I lined it all up. Now, you can do a whole bunch of these. I just want to show you, when you cook a dish, it's not only you cook it, but you want to make it look beautiful. That's the key, okay? A beautiful dish, it looks beautiful because you eat with your eye, okay? Now, this is enough for 2 or 3 or 2 people, okay? But you can steam a little more. Then I want to show you, I have mushroom here. I'm going to cut up the mushroom, which is also have ginger when I braise it. I use my knife. I press it a little bit like that. Look at that. And then I slice it in at this angle. Look at that. You see this? See this? Look at that. See this? Okay. And then I will put the mushroom. Okay. Look at how I do it. Mushroom. And mushroom. And line them all up. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot to tell the audience that they're welcome to ask any question if they have any question.
Please do me a favor. Any question, call,
let us know.
Put in the chat room, and I'll be happy to answer. So far, you have any question?
Right now, people want to say hello and also want to say Happy Chinese New Year. And one question very silly, very interesting. They saw a gong right behind you. Is that for feng shui purposes?
Yeah, for feng shui. No, actually, you know what? A lot of time I like to do things just for the fun of it. Towards the end of something, and I go, New Year, gong. Yeah. So now and this is look at that. This is a Smithfield ham, okay? Not the regular the lunch ham, Smithfield ham. A little bit more salty, more flavor. I put it around here. Look at that. Look at how I do it. So this way, we give flavor to our chicken as well as our dish. And I also have a piece of ginger. This is how you do it, okay? Now, I make this a little bit more interesting. Normally, when you do it at home, you don't have to do it so fancy, okay? I just want to show you how you can actually make a dish look beautiful, okay? And then I sprinkle a tiny bit of a green onion on the bottom right here to get the flavor out too, okay? Now, when this is done,
one audience asked if you can provide the name of the ham.
Smithfield ham. You can buy them. You can buy them in. You can use prosciutto if you want. You can use Smithfield ham. Smithfield ham is available in all the Asian stores and also some of the specialty stores and the Italian store like Italy. You can buy them. Okay, so it's no problem at all. So then we're going to get rid of these, and then we're going to show you how easy it is to steam it. Okay, here I have a steamer here. Okay. I have a steamer here. You can tell I have used this for many years. Look how all burned up. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at all burned up. And even my steamer got burned up. Look at that. So I'm going to show you how you can steam this. Okay. Basically, if you have a steamer, you put the steamer here. Okay. And then you stack it up. But if you don't have a steamer, don't worry. I can have this. Let me show you. If you don't have a steamer, you can just do it like this. You put this right over here. Look at that. See that?
Yes.
Very simple. Okay. So since some of you may not have steamer, so forget about the steamer. We'll steam it right on top of here. Can you see this? Okay. This is how you do it. Okay. Oh, this one is not standing straight, so I would do it this way.
And some people ask you if they don't like mushroom in general. So what
they don't like mushroom? Don't worry about. Don't have to put mushroom there. Cooking should be very, very. I don't have one of those. So, look at that. Look at that. I have another one which I can stand up. I put it right here. Can you see that?
Yep.
And then I put this over here. Another steam. Okay. And then when this is done, I cover this up with a lid. I'll show you a big lid. I can cover this up. Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Then we'll steam that. And then in the meantime, you can have a bigger lid. Then I'm going to bring this over here and let it steam for approximately 10 to 12 minutes, okay? I can use a smaller lid on a big lid. Look at how big the lid I have, see? I can cover the whole thing up like this, okay?
How long would it take you to steam it?
I steam it for if you have a big chunk of chicken. Normally they thin slice the chicken, and the chicken wing doesn't take too long to cook. I took about 8 to 10 minutes, okay? I'll do it 8 to 10 minutes right here, okay? In the meantime, I'm gonna clean this up, and then we can move on. Now, in the meantime, let me ask more questions. Anybody have any more questions? Ask me questions.
Let me see.
Let's check. Because I know that we have people from all over the country. And I welcome everybody from around the country, around the world. Sometimes we have people from Perth, from Ireland, from the Sydney, from Hong Kong, from everywhere. In fact, my good friend, Lorraine Chen is from Hong Kong, helped me to answer some of the questions anyway, so.
Yeah, so they want to know, is that high heat that you put on when you steam it?
Yeah, when I do the chicken, when we steam except egg, most of the time you use medium high heat to high heat. So this way you can control it. Particularly, some of you have electric burner. I have a gas burner, but some of them have electric burner. That it's not as powerful, not as particularly regular electric burner, but the induction burner, very powerful, okay? So that means you can cook it a little bit longer or shorter, depends on what kind of cut. If you can actually do a whole chicken breast, or you can do a whole chicken thigh. So if you do chicken thigh, it can take longer because it's bigger. But the wing doesn't have much meat, but it's really, a lot of people love chicken. How many of you in the audience love chicken?
Let's see how many of you in the audience love chicken. Let's see.
Yeah, love chicken wing. Particular chicken wing.
Particular
because
chicken
it's nice
wing.
And smooth. Yeah. How many of you like chicken wing?
Wow. Yeah, right now I have a bunch. Just keep going.
a bunch. We share the same. No. Okay. Now let us give one prize to somebody. Let's draw.
Oh yeah, we have to.
Again, you know that so far I use minimum amount of oil. Try to use minimum. Okay. The next one I want to do it is fish. You see the fish? Because the basa fish, very, very nice. You can use catfish. You can use scallop. I mean, you can use shrimp. You can use fish. You can use sea bass. You can use the black cod. You can use cod. You can use the looper. You can use anything. Okay. And then I have tofu. I have a piece of tofu here. Look at that tofu. Whenever you have tofu, you want to make sure you let it sit for a little while because a lot of water coming out. Then I'm going to show you how to dice the tofu like this. Look at how I do it. Okay. And then I also have green onion. Okay. And I have goji berry. And then this is the ginger. This is ginger. I want to have this is a grated ginger. Okay. You use a grater. I want to show you. This is what you're going to use. I'm going to use the grater for the ginger. You use this. You use this for ginger. Okay. You use this for ginger. Very, very simple. And I'll show you quickly. You can either use this one or you can use this is the Japanese one that you can find. They use it for ginger, for sushi bars and everything. But this one is the microplane. You can use it. I want to show you how easy it is to do this. Okay. Okay. You have a piece of ginger here, right? And then you have. I want to show everybody how to do things that everybody can do at home. Now look at that. This is the microplane. You go like this. Okay. You just peel this and you go like this. You see? Look at that. You just go this. You can actually do it without peeling it because the skin gets stuck here. You only get the juice and the grated ginger on the bottom. Now look at that. Can you see that? See this? And then all I have to do is go like this. Now it's all here. Can you see that? Isn't that amazing, huh? So that's why it is good to have tools. There's a Chinese saying, right tool for the right job. 工欲善其事，必先利其器. I hope Stephanie and Helen understand what I'm saying. They should. That means you use the right tool for the right job. Okay. Now, first, I'm going to cut up the tofu first. The tofu has a lot of liquid, so I want to get rid of these. So I move this out and I put this right over here. Look at that, very gently, gingerly, and then put it over here, and then I use the knife and to butterfly this like this, okay? Butterfly this, look at that, how I do it. You see that? And then I slice it up, see that? And then I will go 1, okay? 2, very small, and 3. This is soft tofu, silken tofu. And then I will go like this, okay? And then I will go 1, 2, 3. Look how beautiful. Look at that. Soft tofu, silken tofu. Diced pieces like this. Look at that. All diced pieces like this, okay? And then I put it right here. That's the reason why I go a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dice it, and I use my knife as a spatula. I transfer it. Look at that. That's why a Chinese chef knife is so functional. One lucky person today will get the knife that I designed.
Yes, okay. I have the first lucky winner, Chef Yang.
Right
The first lucky winner is Chef Ava Romero. Actually, another chef here. Ava, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations, Chef Romero. This one is for you, okay? And also on top of that, now this one is not for you. You're a professional, you don't need that. But this is for children, okay? This is a finger guard. When you have a finger guard, just in case sometimes you want to train your children how to do small knife, you put your finger here, you protect your knife, your finger like this, look at that. See that? Finger guard. But anyway, I am so happy to have some of my colleagues share the love and also the event that we can support On Lok, one of my favorite charity organizations, to take care of the senior, thousands of them, okay? So I want to do the soup. The first thing I want to save time. This is fish broth or chicken broth or soup stock. I put it right here, okay? I use about 2 cups to 3 cups, depends on how many people, because I'm going to serve in a smaller bowl, so I would not, this is all I need, okay? And then about 2 cups. 2 cups of fish broth, okay? You can use the Japanese fish broth, and they're very, very good. And then I have the tofu. I have all of these ingredients. Now, this is fish. This is very unique fish. This is basa fish, okay? Very, very sweet, very little bone. You can buy them in the market. And the first thing I'm going to do is I want to mince it, right? When I mince it, I use 2 knives, okay? I use 2 knives. You can do it with 1 knife or 2 knives, doesn't matter. I have 2 knives, okay? I put my knife parallel to my cutting board, slanted. I go like this. Look at that. Look at that. See that? So how thin this is? Look at how thin this is, okay? Very thin. And then I put it all together, okay? The same thing. Look at that. I make it very thin. I butterfly. I make it twice as thin. Look at that, very thin. I stack them all up, and then I go. This is how I do this. Instead of doing in a food processor, I like to do it like this. When you do it in a food processor, you chop them up too much, and that doesn't have the texture. So most of the Asian chefs like to do it by hand. So I go 1 and a 2. Now look at that. This way, you have different size. Now after that, you go.
Chef, yeah, people ask if they if this is generally a white fish.
Yeah, this is white fish. Yeah, I like the white fish because they're not as strong as salmon. Salmon sometimes a little too strong for me. Okay, so this is white fish. They're available in any fish market or supermarket anyway. So this one is right here. Okay, this is all the fish right here. So all I have to do is, you notice that I'm quite sure Chef Romero, I know that when you do it in a typical Chinese household or restaurant, they will do 2 knives to go. It's how you do it, okay? With 2 knives, but I just use 1 knife. In the meantime, I bring this to a boil, and then I put a tiny bit of salt. This is the salt, okay? Salt. This is sea salt. A lot. You can use kosher salt or sea salt, or you can use Himalayan salt, it's less salty, and a tiny bit of white pepper, okay? That's the flavor. And then I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? First, I want to show you how to use the mushroom in different dishes, because mushroom is actually very, very healthy. And I use this, and I press this a little bit, and then I can go like this. Look at that. Once again, parallel cutting technique. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
I cut it into 2 pieces like this. And then I julienne them, and I chop them up the same size, the same shape. You see? Dice, 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 and dice. And I stack them all up. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The same size of my diced the tofu. Okay? See that?
Yep.
And then I want to flavor my soup with a tiny bit of ginger. Okay? Half a teaspoon of minced ginger. Wonderful. Ginger is actually very good, particularly in the winter. You know why? Ginger, you go to all over Asia, they have ginger tea, okay? And then when this is done, I'm going to use a ladle and move them around. Okay? Look at that. Look at this. The fish, we will marinate it a little bit with a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, a tiny bit of cornstarch, okay? And that's all. This is going to be very healthy. I hope all of you, seniors and youngsters, everybody eat this. Okay, this is good. You can use approximately 6 to 8 ounces of fish. Okay, look at that, 6 to 8 ounces of fish. And
So
then, yes, question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandy from the audience asking you, why do you put cornstarch on the fish?
Okay, the reason why the Chinese chef always like to put cornstarch in marinade meat. The reason is because cornstarch, when it's cooked, it seal in the juice and give that nice shiny glaze, and also seal in the juice of the meat and the protein. Okay, that's the reason why cornstarch is widely used. And also cornstarch gives the nice shiny glaze. Okay, now look at that. This way, look at how beautiful. See that? And then I put the tofu. Now this is very healthy. This is look how beautiful. Look at that, beautiful. You don't want to overcook anything, okay? And then a tiny bit of goji berry. You can buy the goji berry in the health food store, in the Whole Food and Costco, everywhere. It's very popular. It's very, very good. You add nutrient into this, okay, to make it look very, very good. And then look at how beautiful. You remember I mentioned it to you? This is the juice that I use for mushroom, to braise the mushroom. I use a tiny bit to flavor this, okay? So it's very, very light. Look at how beautiful, just light golden brown, okay? And then I put a tiny bit of shredded green onion. Look at that, okay? If you want, you can even use a tiny bit of egg white on this, but we do not have to because we're not enough protein, okay? And then I will thicken the dish with a tiny bit of cornstarch, okay? 1 portion of cornstarch to about 2 portions of water, okay? Look at that, okay? And then I thicken this, I'll make a wonderful, look at that, a little chowder. The Chinese also use cornstarch to thicken the dish because this way, do not have to use oil. Now, look at that. This is the chowder. Can you see that? Beautiful chowder. Look at that. And then I want to add a tiny bit more extra of this beautiful flavor. Oh, golden brown. Look at that. This is the chowder. Look how beautiful this is. It's very simple, very easy. Everybody can do it, okay? And then in the meantime, I'm going to... Anybody else have any questions?
Would you like to announce the second winner?
Yeah, second winner.
Yes, Deirdre. Deirdre is the second winner. Congratulations. Yeah, my staff should be contacted you already. Congratulations, Deirdre, for winning the knife and the cookbook and also On Lok apron. Enjoy cookbook.
Beautiful. Wow, I'm so glad everybody's getting some wonderful gift today. And I'm so glad to see people from all over the country to join us because this is healthy cooking at its best. Okay, when this is done, I'm going to show you how easy to serve this, okay? Meanwhile,
actually, one person from the audience want to know if you would add egg white to the soup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have egg white, add egg white, okay? But the thing is, I already have very good protein in the fish. That's the reason why. And also this is the tofu and the fish is white color. Let me show you how beautiful the color is. Look at that. Look at it. It's very, very. So sometimes you don't have to use everything in a dish. Anyway, look how beautiful. Okay. And then I'm going to scoop this out. Look at how beautiful. Look at how I just make enough for this bowl.
Look at how beautiful. For tonight dinner.
Yeah, perfect tonight. You know why? Look at how colorful this is. Okay. That's how you do it. When you do things like this, and then put a tiny bit of green onion right on top. Look at how beautiful. And I also put a tiny bit of, you know what? I'm going to put a tiny bit of cilantro. Look at how beautiful this is. Okay? How beautiful. This is dish number 2, actually.
It's perfect for a cold night.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, how beautiful. It is very healthy. And then in the meantime, I think our chicken wing is already done. So I'm going to show you how to do the chicken wing. Look how beautiful. I'm going to show you the chicken wing is already done. Look at how beautiful. The chicken wing is done. And I'm going to show you how to use this is the first dish. Look how beautiful. Okay. This is amazingly beautiful.
Oh, that makes me so hungry.
Oh, any other question? Any other question, please? Any other question?
Let me see. Oh, is salted black bean in a jar or a can?
Normally, they are in a container, in a paper container, and normally they're in a container. They're dry, and you can open it and you put it in a jar. Airtight jar you can put in the fridge. It can last for about a couple years. Actually, I actually have one. Some of these, because it's salted, it's fermented, so it can last for a long time. The salting and fermenting basically it is the way to preserve food, right? So, anybody else, any question?
Yes. Would you recommend to use chicken instead of fish?
Yeah, definitely. You can use any minced meat. You can mince turkey, mince the chicken. You can mince beef. Actually, 西湖牛肉羹 is minced beef, right? So this is exactly similar to that dish. Okay, so basically, cooking is about imagination, about whatever vegetable you have, and then you can and do it. And this way, I can look at some of the extra sauce I have here. Look how beautiful this dish, okay? And then, of course, if you want, you can have a tiny bit of color and tomato or whatever. I just want to show you this one, okay? Look at that.
And
I slice this, and I just slice this, and I slice this, and I just give a tiny little touch. A little touch of this. Look at how beautiful. Look at that. See that?
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Colorful. Yeah.
Yeah, because you, as I said, you always eat with your eye anyway, so you want to make sure the dish looks good. Okay?
Yes.
Now,
definitely.
the next thing I want to show you is something everybody should learn. You go to Japanese restaurant, you have soba noodle, which is chilled. And here I have noodle like this. This is rice noodle. You can use all kind of noodle. You know why I do noodle? Because longevity, okay? Longevity noodle. This is rice noodle. Look at that. This is rice noodle. I soak them a little bit, and I'm gonna bring this rice noodle to a boil, okay? I'll bring this rice noodle to a boil right here. And you can also make noodle soup. You can also stir fry noodle. The Thai, pad Thai, Vietnamese noodle beef, they also have this, okay? I bring it to a boil, okay? Bring this to a boil. Okay, let's bring this to a boil. And then now this is the key. Have you ever seen this before? I'm an ingredient. This is tofu. Shredded tofu sheet. It looks, when you open it up, it looks like this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, look at this. Look at this.
It's like thin curd, right?
Yeah. Look at that. Look like a curtain. Look at that. It's nice. Okay. And then what I do is I cut it up here, and I use the shred. It looks like exactly like the size and the shape of the noodle. Okay. That's the reason why I use this. But they have other kind. And then I put this, the end, in the soup, and then I use this. Okay, I bring it to a boil. Look how beautiful. Look at that, it's all ready. Okay, and you buy them in a package like this. Okay, you can mark it down. You can buy a package like this. Okay, and after you get it, put in the fridge. It will last for weeks. Okay, now the noodle. I don't want to overcook the noodle. Okay, let's check it out. Look at the noodle, beautiful. This is done. This is not like.
Someone asked you, did you soak the noodle before you boil it?
Yeah, I quickly soak the noodle, but you don't have to soak them. Okay? Because this doesn't take too long to cook at all. Look at that. Look at this. Okay? When this is done, I remove these, and then I'll get some ice. I get some ice. And then I'm going to put the ice here. Look at this. Okay? This is the noodle, long noodle, okay? And then I mix with this noodle. I want to chill a little bit, but you don't have to chill, but I just like to chill this noodle a little bit, okay? So this way I get a little al dente, okay? And then, beautiful. Now we're gonna get some ice. I get some ice here, look at that. It would be nice to have crushed ice. Now look at this. I pause this. I pause this. I pause this. Now, crushed ice is actually easier to handle, okay? Perfect. The crushed ice is ready. Okay.
And
crushed ice.
that's
I put,
that's the tofu noodle next to you, right?
yeah, this is the tofu noodle. Now this is cooked, okay? And this is crushed ice, okay? Look at that. And then I toss these. I toss this with my chopstick, and this nice and beautiful. And I also, this is chilled noodle. I just showed you can eat it at room temperature or you can eat it chilled, okay? This way, you don't want to overcook anything. When this is done, I will show you. Beautiful, beautiful. This is right here. I only cook it for about 2 or 3 minutes. Rice noodle or fresh noodle, fresh Asian pasta, never take too long to cook, just like a Japanese ramen noodle. You just basically cook it for 2 or 3 minutes, not 20 minutes, okay? When this is all done, I will get rid of the ice, okay? And then,
yeah, one person asked you, would you recommend to run it under cold water?
yeah, you can do it. Well, the thing is, it's just as easy. You can run it under cold water, but the cold water is not cold enough, okay? And then I get this wonderful tofu noodle. Can you see that? Look at that.
Yeah.
This is tofu noodle. And this is beautiful. And then I toss it in with a green onion, kind of a green onion, okay? Green onion is very good. And then also braised mushroom, you remember, right? That means you can use level. Eat more fungus and mushroom, a lot of antioxidant, okay?
Yeah.
And then look at how beautiful. And then I will serve it in this beautiful. On the bottom, I want to have more because this is a lot of calcium, a lot of protein, a lot of vegetable protein right here, okay? And then I will serve these mixed. I just want to show you how beautiful you can put a dish together. I'm quite sure we have chef in the audience. When you prepare a dish, it's not just preparing a dish, but how you will present it, okay? That is the key. How you presented it and make it look beautiful. Now look at that, see that? And the beauty of cooking is about imagination. You can do anything you want, but everything is a personal touch, okay? Look at that, beautiful. So these are the dishes that normally you don't see. And then I use, look how beautiful this is. This is all done, okay? We will move these. Beautiful, look at that, look how beautiful. And then I use a microplane. And we show you how to make this dish look amazing, okay? Here, I have a bowl. I'll make the sauce, make the scissors dressing here, okay? Here, I have microplane. And I want to show you how I will get this out of it. Look at that. Go like this, okay?
Orange zest.
Orange zest, okay? And this way, I will use the orange zest to make some orange juice. Look at that, this is orange juice. That's why it's so healthy. This is orange juice. Look at that, orange juice, lemon juice, okay? This is very refreshing. A tiny bit of soy sauce to give that golden brown color. Look at that, golden brown, look at how nice. And a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, give that flavor. And then this is the sweet Thai chili paste. I'll show you. Sweet Thai chili paste, okay? You can buy them in any supermarket. And I use about, this is a very small spoon, 1 heaping teaspoon. Mix it all up, okay? And then, finally, a tiny bit of oyster flavor sauce, give that umami, just enough to flavor, okay? Now this is the dressing that I use, okay? And it's gonna be so beautiful.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, this looks so, you know what? It smells so good, amazing.
Yeah,
This smells
I bet.
really,
I can
really
smell
good.
it through the screen.
Yeah, and just the right consistency, look at that. Just the right consistency, not too thin, not too thick. Then when this is done, let me show you how to put it together, okay? Now, this is how we make.
Everybody is getting so hungry now.
You know what? Today's dish is so easy to do, and it's so healthy and so light, and that's the reason why I want to show you. Now,
This is
how to
healthy.
do it.
This is really healthy.
Very healthy. So today I use minimum amount of oil. Okay. Now I have leftover tomato. I like to use everything in the fridge. Never waste anything. Okay. Now look at that. I have yellow. This is actually a cherry tomato from my backyard. Okay, in a greenhouse. I have a greenhouse backyard. I grow this, and I grow this in my backyard. Mint, lemon mint. I grow cilantro and lemongrass in my backyard. Okay.
I have a question. I have a question for you, Chef Yan. How do you grow cilantro? I tried so many times and they all die.
Oh,
like do you have
when
to
you grow
cover
cilantro,
it?
don't you grow in a box. You grow in a box because after they reach a certain height, a certain maturity, they tend to have flower coming out. Is useless. So you put in a box. When it's harvest in 2 or 3 times, you throw them away and buy the new one, and you grow in a box again or in a little pot. Okay. And then now look at this. I'm going to garnish this. I cut it, instead of cut it one by one, I cut it all together like that. All together. Then I sprinkle this. Look at how beautiful. Okay. That's how you make beautiful dishes at home. Look at that. Very simple to do. Look at how beautiful. Look at that. And then I will put this dressing. Look at that. It's so unbelievable. I want to inspire people to cook at home, particular whether you're senior or not. Now, the dressing is here, right? The dressing. Look at that. This is citrus dressing. Now, I guarantee you, you'll never see a dish like this before. I like to create a lot of things that the people don't do, and things that they don't find at, in the restaurant. Okay, that's how I do it. Once it's done, I want to make sure that this is toasted sesame seed, black and white sesame seed. Look how beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
And give texture. And then for all of you seniors, I recommend all of you start from now on. Eat something is healthy. Of all the nuts, the healthiest nut is actually, you know what? Pistachio nut. You know why? Because it's total protein. Total protein means all 9 amino acids here. And I use this as a snack, okay? You shell them, and for this particular dish, I want to add texture and nutrient. Not only it is loaded with total protein, but very, very high in antioxidant. Very important, okay? Eat more, drink a tiny bit of red wine, the blueberry, and the orange, and all kind of berry, and eat a lot of pistachio nut. Antioxidant, very, very high. And I crush the antioxidant. I crush the pistachio nut, and I sprinkle this. Look at that. I add texture as well as nutrient to my dish, okay? And then finally, lemon zest. Right on top. Look at how beautiful this dish. This dish, it is something everybody can enjoy. And then of course, if you have some extra dressing, you can sprinkle more dressing on top. Okay? And this is how beautiful this is. And also, I want to make sure, I want to make it look beautiful. Look at that. You know what this is? This is my mint. I put the mint right here. Look at that. That's how you do it, okay? In life, and as well as in a dish, you should always use imagination. Anybody else have any questions so far?
Yes.
More dressing. Look how beautiful.
I just want to let Ruby know, yes, Chef Yan did cook the tofu noodle. You cook the tofu noodle, right?
Yeah, I bring it to a boil. I bring it to a boil to soften it up. And also, I add a tiny bit of the soy sauce and wine, and to make it more interesting. But you don't have to. Okay. So today, I have present with you 3 dishes, and then garnish with the things that I grow in my backyard. Okay. So in life, enjoy life. And I'm quite sure there's more people have more questions. Let's ask questions. We have a few extra minutes anyway.
Let's announce the last winner today.
Oh, great.
It's Kay. Kay, congratulations. You have won a nice cookbook and On Lok apron. Enjoy cooking.
Yeah,
Yay.
And also the knife guard. Now, I will sign all 3 gifts when we send it out. I will sign the name to send it out to you. I will sign your name and personally autograph. And I hope everybody know. Now, this is, look how beautiful. I'd like to have a Chinese spoon, a spoon.
Subject, would you like to tell your audience about the parade?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I'll tell the parade. I'll tell everybody the parade. I feel truly honored and privileged that this year they invite me to be the honorary Grand Marshal of the world famous San Francisco Chinese New Year Parade. And I'll be, right next to me will be 2022 Miss Chinatown, the queen of Miss Chinatown right next to me. So you don't know who I am, don't worry. You know beautiful lady right next to me, okay? And also, I want to share with you, as an Asian, I'm quite sure some of you are Asian today watching. I have been also very privileged. This year, I received the James Beard Foundation Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yay,
I accept this on behalf of all my all the chef friends, and also particularly chef friends from Asia. They work so hard. When you are having a good time, my chef friends and myself will work our neck off, okay? So I just want to accept on their behalf. Now look at that, this is a Chinese spoon. I'm gonna put this right over here. This is a beautiful chowder, look at that. Just the right consistency. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? And it's very healthy. You got fish, you got goji berry, you got tofu, and then of course, we have this beautiful dish right here. And this dish is so beautiful. And I want to show you, this is so beautiful. The steamed chicken wing. This is actually, as I mentioned earlier, this is actually a classic dish. They use chicken, and then they line it up with Smithfield ham, or Virginia ham, with Smithfield ham and mushroom, and this is delicious. And it's cooked, just properly cooked. How can you tell? When you see the bone sticking out on one end, that means the chicken wing is cooked, okay? And then of course, here is this beautiful citrus flavor noodle, chill noodle. And then this is really good. The only a few drops of sesame seed oil, is no oil at all. So it's very, very healthy. Today, I actually have 2 wonderful dishes. Look how beautiful this chopstick is. I'll show you. I collect chopsticks too. Look at this chopstick.
Wow.
I have all kinds of chopsticks.
What is on top of it? Yeah, wow. Yeah. Where did you get it from?
I get it from Asia, when I travel to Asia. Let me show you all the chopstick I have. I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. And let's just show you the different chopstick that I collect.
I have a question for you, Champion. Do you know which channel they can watch the parade? I know KTSF 26.
Channel 2 and channel 26.
Oh, okay.
Look at all the chopsticks I have collect. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
You like chopstick, huh?
I love chopstick. These are all handcraft. Look how beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. Look at handcraft. They're all handcraft. Okay, this is an art. Look at the shape and the workmanship, okay?
Wow,
and then all of these are beautiful chopsticks that I collect. Look at the different color, okay? So all of these, one day, a lot of time I would, when I do a charity dinner, I would bring my own chopstick and serve for 8 people, 10 people. Any other question about food, about cooking, about using the knife?
I think that's good for today, right? We
have beautiful dishes.
We have beautiful dishes, and everybody gets super hungry already.
And also, I want to make sure we get the name of the winner, so I can sign the book for all winners. Once again, I am so honored to work with the team and from On Lok. where senior embrace life. Yan can cook with On Lok. And for some of you, if you want to get some more recipe and some cooking tips from Yan Can Cook team, you can check this way here, right here. See that? Yeah. And also a lot of our dishes are done, and you can check the QR code and also the yancancook.com. We have a lot of wonderful recipe. Along with that, always remember to check every month. In the first Thursday of the week, we will cook with Yan Can Cook with On Lok.
Yay! Let me just have some housekeeping items for our audience here. So join us next time. Is like Chef Yan says, first Thursday of each month, March 2nd, 4 to 5. Our next show is March 2nd, 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time. And if you would like to learn more about our recipe, onlok.org/Yan Can Cook with On Lok. Also, I apologize if anybody having problem logging in tonight. I will send out email to all of you, and we have recording for our show, and I'll upload it, and you will receive a follow-up email from me. Thank you very much, and thank you, Chef Yan. I'll see you tomorrow at the parade. I'm so excited to be part of it. My first time here as San Franciscan for over 15 years, still haven't been yet. So this is my first time. I'm so excited to see you tomorrow. And
there'll be millions of people, a lot of people on the street. So we're going to wait for everybody. Make sure you say hello if you happen to be there. Say hello. Hey, Chef Yan, we love your Yan Can Cook show, and we love your cooking class with On Lok.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that we'll have to show some picture next time to our audience, and then we actually build a very good community, people talking together on chat and sharing experience and all that, so it's great. And thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.